And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. You know, one of the major differences in the FIBA games, the coaches get fewer timeouts.
Yeah, you have to be much more judicious with them. Can't burn too many early. There is a lot of letting players figure it out on their own, and that's tough on a coach.
Clock is at 3. Here's Barbosa. Rebound USA. Here's Fresh. Pass to Duran. And here's Curry for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's for USA.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Here's Diaz. Here's Duarte. Hits a 3-pointer. Duarte's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the basket by Curry.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Here's Santos. Pass to Santos. Here's Barbosa. Here's Duarte, defended by Brown. From about 19, it doesn't go for him. USA with the ball movement.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Brazil trails by 4. Pass to Santos. To the paint. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Brown passes to Fresh. Lets it go from 14. And the dunk by Duran.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Here's Santos. USA making their last shot. Pass to Santos. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Santos, good. He's got 6. In recent years, Brazil has struggled in FIBA World Play.
But they still usually have a winning record in tournaments. So they're competitors, but they've lacked the NBA talent that they had in the recent past.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Here's Santos. He has 6. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. USA leading by 6. Fresh the pass to Curry. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Curry's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Here's Santos. Pass to Duarte. Fires the 3. Rebound USA. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Curry. He's got 13. Now here's Holmgren. The 3. And it's Barbosa with a rebound. Here's Santos. Pass to Diaz. Here's Santos. To the inside. And Barbosa gets it to go.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Fresh the pass to Curry from deep three-point land. Duarte grabs the board. Brazil trails by 6. Pass to Santos. Here's Diaz. Here's Santos, covered by Duran. From the top of the key, Santos can't get it to go. When you watch one of these FIBA games, they move so fast.
You really notice there are fewer timeouts, too. I mean, these international games usually have a great flow, and it makes them fun to watch. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Diaz. No points yet. Drives to the hoop, and there it is for him.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
USA leading by 6. Here's Fresh. Outside Curry. Fires high post. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 15 points.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Pass to Santos. Here's Barbosa. Here's Santos. Top of the key. Barbosa can't get it to go. Barbosa's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Brown passes to Curry. Here's Fresh. And here's Brown for 3. Buries it from 3. And it's an 11-point USA lead.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Santos. Give him 8 points now. Basket's good. He's got 10.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And Curry's got the ball here for USA. Here's Brown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And USA leads by 11.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And there's a pick. Unloads. Santos, good. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Curry. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
So both teams changing it up here. Brazil trails by 9. When you think about great national basketball teams in the Americas, Brazil is near the top of the list.
Yeah, neck and neck with the USA for medals in Americas-based FIBA competition. Brazil is a passionate and competitive basketball country.
Machado, no good. USA leading by 9. Inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Here's Melo. Out to the right wing. Shoots. Money from the wing.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Mitchell. Tatum with a screen. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Melo. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Left block shot on the way. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And here's Edwards. Launches it from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's USA ending the quarter up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Back to the game after this break. And the second quarter getting started here in the group play portion of the FIBA tournament. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for USA.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
Brazil trails by 12. Pass to Machado. Here's Rodriguez. Here's Melo. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound USA. Here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Rodriguez. Brazil moving that ball around. Down low. And it's flagged with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for USA. Right side Tatum. 4-3. Drains the triple. Tatum's got the second bucket on the night.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Here's Melo. Pass to Machado. Can they get it? After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Mitchell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Machado, good. Machado's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
For Brazil, their last game a loss to France. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum. Pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. The triple hits for Edwards.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
And Brazil calls timeout here.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the inside, Tavares. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And it's Tatum with a ball for USA. Really left him alone that time. Mitchell's got 6 points.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Here's Santos. 12 points for him. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And it's USA on the break. And finished off by Tatum.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room, and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Here's Santos. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Brazil again can't hit. USA leading by 20. Brown in the high post. He's got 5. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Brazil.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous.
Hey, and the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Here's Santos. Pass to Santos. Shoots over Tatum. Santos, good. Santos has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Yeah, short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Here's Diaz, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Santos. Here's Silva. Hey, expanding his range. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. USA leading by 19. Outside Edwards. On the wing, Tatum. He's got 7. Pulls up. And it's USA with another.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Santos. 12 points for him. Down low. Pass to Silva. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Brazil.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Tatum can't hit. Here's Silva. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Santos. Pass to Tavares. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Santos. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Silva. Hey, from beyond the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With good length and strong physical tools, Mitchell will challenge any opponent on the inside.
Here's Santos. He's got 12. Here's Tavares. Knocks down the long J. Tavares has got 5 now.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Here's Santos. Wing shot on the way. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 14 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. And it's USA with another.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Santos. Throws it up high. Tatum with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got his third bucket of the night.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Here's Santos. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Tavares. Let's go with a three. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Now here's Brown. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Santos. He's got 14. To the wing on the left. Brazil moving that ball around. From deep. And another 3 for Brazil.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
USA leading by 17. On the wing, Tatum. 1:41 left to play in the first half. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Here's Santos. He's got 17. Santos can't get it to go. Here's Mitchell. Here's Edwards. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Edwards has got 9 points.
Well, Edwards will fight you on every possession. He gets the loose ball and instantly attacks.
Here's Diaz. Still no points. Fires top of the key. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Here's Santos. Pass to Tavares. Here's Santos. Over Tatum. Santos, good. Santos has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Edwards. Misses from short range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And so it's USA continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. Thanks for being with us for this FIBA group play action with the third quarter just now underway. Here's Santos. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Santos. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Outside, Brown. And here's Durant. Puts up a three. And again, USA with the triple.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Here's Duarte. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Duarte's got 7 points in the game. USA leading by 21. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And here's Brown for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Brown's gotten his third basket of the night.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Pass to Santos. He shoots. Rebound USA. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one. Holmgren finds Curry. USA with the ball movement. Now here's Durant. Fires for three. And again, USA with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Diaz. It's Duarte on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Santos. Misses the three. And so Curry will bring it up for USA. Here's Fresh. The three ball. Sinks the tray. Fresh has got 6 points in the quarter.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
And Brazil calls timeout here. Here's Santos. 17 points in the game. Pass to Duarte. Here's Barbosa, covered by Duran. Here's Santos. Here's Duarte. He's got 7 to the left wing to halt the run. Santos can't get it to go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Curry with it. He's got 18. They swipe it. Pass to Santos. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Here's Diaz. Brazil again can't hit. And here's Brown. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Duarte. Pass to Santos from the arc. Brazil again can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now here's Brown. Give him 8. Fires from deep. Fresh. That one's good. Fresh has got 11 in the second half.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Santos. 17 points in the game. Oh, nice step back to create some space. Santos has got 19 points.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Curry passes to Fresh. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Santos. He's got 19. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's on Stephen Curry. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for USA.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Fresh. 18 points for him. Pass to Duran. Now here's Brown. Here's Fresh. Here's the 3. And again, USA with the triple.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's Santos. He's got 21. Here's Barbosa, covered by Duran. Here's Santos. There's a screen. Jacks up with 3. Rebound USA. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
The kick out, Curry. Back to Holmgren. The 3 is up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Here's Diaz. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Santos. There's the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Holmgren. Over to the wing. Here's Fresh. Uses the glass on the layup. Fresh has got 23 points.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
Here's Santos. Looking to end the run. Brazil again can't hit.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his court.
And the dunk by Duran.
Well, as a lob partner, Duran's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
Out to the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
To the inside. Here's Barbosa. Nails the baby hook.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Curry looking it over. Shot is up. And it's USA with another.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Santos. He's got 21. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Brazil shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for Brazil, Santos. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So for USA, Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Duran. And it's Edwards in for Jaylen Brown. Brazil making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. And it's Edwards with the ball for USA. Takes the 3. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Here's Santos. 22 points for him. Machado. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Machado's got 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. Sends it home from three-point land.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Here's Santos. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Duarte. And stolen by Edwards. Curry passes to Fresh. The 3 from Holmgren. And again, USA with the triple.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Holmgren's gone 2 for 3 from deep. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Pass to Santos. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Mitchell's checked in for Stephen Curry.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into our broadcast of FIBA basketball. We've got a group play game just moments away. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll see France taking on USA. You look at France, they won their first game. Another win tonight, and they finished first in the group.
Yeah, I really liked how they played in that first one. And remember, if you win your group, you get an easier path in the final round.
And as for USA, Well, they also won their first contest. This FIBA game is for first place in the group.
Yeah, both are through to the final round, but tonight is about seeding, getting an easier path in the 8-team bracket. So there's a lot to play for.
The first foreign player to win a finals MVP, a Frenchman, the great Tony Parker.
Yeah, and back in 2007, Parker taking it home with the Spurs. You know, Tony had such a huge influence on basketball in France. And since he exploded on the NBA scene, we've seen French players flood into the league.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Touré. Rebound USA. Curry passes to Brown. Pass to Fresh. This one for three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Touré. Outside Wembanyama. From behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Brown. From 12 feet. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Inside. And stolen by Brown. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Touré. Wembanyama, high post. 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. You know, with the FIBA game being several minutes shorter than the NBA, players can really go full tilt with their energy.
That's especially important in the first half. You don't have to leave as much in the tank, so you tend to see more chase down blocks, scrambles, and sprinting early in games. It's really fun to watch.
USA shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
And both free throws good for Brown. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. France trails by 7. Here's Touré. France moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Nice work from the mid-range. This team encourages Wembanyama to look for his shot.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Duren. Now Curry lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Rizichet. Here's Sarr. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Curry with it. No points so far. From downtown, fires in the triple. Fresh is for USA.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
With the shorter three-point line in FIBA, having a good group of shooters is a must.
Well, if a guy gets going, he can pour it on in a hurry. A lot of big guys who don't quite have NBA 3 range might find themselves in range during FIBA play. The line is about 1.5 feet closer in.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Looking at the last game for USA, it was a win against Brazil. Pass to Fresh. Over Koulibaly. Fresh misses.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
It's Brown on the wing. And again, USA with the triple.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
France trails by 7. Here's Traoré. Outside Koulibaly. Wembanyama screen. To the middle. Duran with a steal. To the paint. Here's Fresh. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Koulibaly. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Outside Rizichet. Pass to Sarr. And here's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Duran. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. USA leading by 5. Outside Curry. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Wembanyama. As the level of international play rises, France is one of those countries leading that charge.
No doubt they've become a powerhouse. Of course, silver at the games in Paris in 2024 and a deep roster of NBA players.
Now here's Curry. Yet to see a basket. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
France trails by 8. Here's Traoré. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Rizichet. Now here's Koulibaly. Back to Rizichet. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3.
I love how competitive this kid Rizichet is, coming right back with his own triple.
Now here's Curry. Here's Fresh. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Outside Wembanyama. On the wing, Rizichet. Defended by Brown. Outside Rizichet. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Rizichet's got 5.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Curry, he's open. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And USA leads by 7.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Pass to Rizichet. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And it's 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Brown, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Traoré. Back to Rizichet. Inside. Here's Sarr. Rebound USA. Here's Fresh. He's got 13. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. So for USA, Jason Tatum comes in for Holmgren, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Jaylen Brown. On defense, France. It's a 5-point game. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. No coverage that time. 16 points for Fresh.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now. Here's Hayes. And out of bounds, USA will have it.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
So for USA, Adebayo's checked in for Duren, and it's Jaylen Brown in for Stephen Curry. France also making some changes. Diabate's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Sissoko comes in for Sarr, and it's Rupert in for Coulibaly. Pass to Fresh. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Fresh has got 19 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Mitchell's checked in for Adebayo. Tatum passes to Brown. Here's Fresh. 19 points in the game. Off the mark there with a 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Sissoko. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Here's Salon. Still without a bucket. Pass to Diabate. Shoots over Tatum. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And it's blocked. And they get it back. Tatum with a screen. Fresh. The long-distance 3 is buried. Fresh has got 22 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Salah. Here's Sissoko. Here's Rupert. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And here's Brown for 3. And again, USA with the triple.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead. But you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's USA looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Back after this. It's quarter 2 here in this group stage game at the FIBA tournament. Glad to have you back with us. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for USA.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Here's Diabate. Now Hayes. No made baskets yet. And he jams it home with authority.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Outside Edwards. Oh, there's the alley. Outside Rizichet. Pass to Sissoko. And here's Hayes. To the right side. Takes a three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
On the wing, Mitchell. Tatum, a screen on Hayes. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, USA with the triple.
The answer from Mitchell. A 3 of his own.
France trails by 15. Outside Rizichet. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Sissoko. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the screen. Hayes for 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for USA. That's tipped. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the ring.
To the left side wing. Here's Salon. Check by Mitchell. Salon, no good. USA leading by 17. To the inside. And the jam by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Now a timeout called by France. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for USA. France also with a sub. Rupert's checked in. France trails by 19. Outside Rizichet. They set the pick. They need this. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Rupert. He's scoreless. Pass to Rizichet. Lets it go from deep. Rebound USA. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. With the step back. Screen by Holmgren. There's Tatum with the 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Driving to the basket. Beyond the arc. And it's Rizichet with a 3. Rizichet's got 8.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Rizichet's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Now here's Tatum. The 3. Diabate grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Both teams will make substitutions. Edwards with it. takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
France trails by 20. Pass to Rupert. Back to Rizachet. Three-pointer. And France hits again from deep.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Here's Fresh. 22 points for him. Outside, Brown for three. On target from range. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That three at the other end didn't sit well with them.
Pass to Salah. And here's Rizachet. Another one falls for France.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Fresh. And here's Brown for three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Curry, he's checked in for USA. Sarr's checked in for France. Koulibaly comes in for Rupert. Pass to Sarr. Here's Salon. That three's off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Tatum. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Outside Wembanyama. Now here's Sarr. Hounded by Tatum. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Salah. Clock at 6. And he's gone for the lob. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Here's Fresh. Now here's Tatum. From deep. And again, USA with the triple.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
Pass to Salah. Now here's Rizachet. Here's Wembanyama. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Wembanyama's got 10.
That is a sweet-looking stroke from someone 7'4".
Brown passes to Holmgren. Good D by Wembanyama.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
That one drops for him. Rizachet's got 10 points in the quarter.
Rizachet is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Here's Fresh. And it's USA with another.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
To the paint. Tatum passes to Holmgren. Now Brown. USA with the ball movement. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Fresh. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Fresh has got 27 points.
Well, this offense is much more effective when Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
Now here's Koulibaly. Still without a bucket. Outside Rizachet.
showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risaché's future in this league.
Koulibaly against Curry. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Fires it. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Holmgren's got his first 2 points of the night.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Sarr. Outside Koulibaly. Now Wembanyama.
2 minutes, 2.
Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Curry. And he lobs it up.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. France with the ball. A minute 31 left to play in the second quarter. From deep, Sarr. Rebound, USA. Now here's Brown. 20 points for him. Curry passes to Fresh. Off target from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Risaché. Six to shoot. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. 35 seconds left in the second period. Shoots from the line. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got his second basket on the night.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Now Sarr. He's got 5. Oh, they get a hand on it. Tatum with a steal. And it's USA on the break. Off target there with a little leaner.
Yeah, even though he was open, those leaners are tough to make.
And so it's USA in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the second half of this FIBA Tournament group play game here on 2K Sports. And here's Brown. Pass to Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Traoré. Now Risaché, defended by Brown. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. And Risaché gets it to go.
And there's the ability to finish for Risache. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Curry looking it over. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
France moving the ball around. Pass to Sarr. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sarr's got 7.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
Here's Duren, covered by Wembanyama. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Over Risache. Nails the baby hook. Brown's got 22.
Agile and athletic. Brown is able to just overcome that interior defense.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. Tipped away, and stolen by Brown. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Pass to Sarr. The 3 from Risache. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Brown passes to Fresh. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Some solid defense from Coulibaly.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Sarr, and finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Down low. And the dunk by Duren.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. France with the ball. Here's Traoré. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Wembanyama. Sarr with a screen on Duren. The drive by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one's good. Sarr's got 11.
The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
Now here's Curry. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And here's Wembanyama, covered by Duren. To the middle. Here's Traoré. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Touré's gotten his second bucket of the game. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for USA. Pass to Fresh. Now Curry. Pulls it. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now a timeout called by France. France with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Outside, Brown. Duran with it. Pass to Fresh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. And again, USA with the triple.
Well, they expect this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 14.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
The 3 from Curry. He drops it from range.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Sarr up top. Pass to Toure. Now here's Wembanyama. Covered by Duran. Fades back. Another one falls for France.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Holmgren with a screen on Coulibaly. Fresh the pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 16.
USA. Fresh.
USA making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
Team foul. Substitution for USA. Number 7. Jason Tatum.
Here's Risache. He's got 22. Here's Sarr. Rebound USA. Now here's Curry. Here's the 3. And again, USA with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Wembanyama. Sarr with a screen on Duran. The 3 from Wembanyama. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Outside Curry. Takes the 3. Fresh. That one's good. Fresh is for USA.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Risache. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And France making a change here. Salon's checked in. Now Coulibaly. Still no points. Pass to Sarr. Here's Salon. From downtown. Counted from distance.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Outside Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Sarr.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for USA.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Looking at who's out there for France. Sissoko, he's checked in for Sarr. Rupert comes in for Risache. And Hayes is subbed in for Koulibaly. He hits the second from the line. France with the ball. And here's Hayes. No points yet. Wembanyama, screen on Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 19. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And it's flagged with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Edwards. Rebound by France. Here's Salong. Pass to Hayes. Here's Salong. France moving the ball around. Here's Rupert. Fires for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Mitchell with the ball. Now here's Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Pure from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Tatum from long range, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
Now here's Hayes. Yet to see a basket. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
Here's Tatum. He's got 13. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Hayes. Wembanyama, screen on Mitchell. Hayes with room to shoot. Adebayo grabs the board. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Poke loose. Here's Salon. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Salon, he's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. USA out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. Hi, folks. We've reached the 4th quarter in this group play game. It's FIBA basketball on 2K Sports. Now here's Hayes. He's closely guarded. Pass to Risache. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Risache's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Holmgren's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. There's a screen. Here's Salon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Salon. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. Flags checked in for USA. Good on the second one. And Tatum's got the ball here for USA. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Rebound by France. Diabate's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. It's good. Hayes has gotten his first basket of the night. USA leading by 22. Pass to Edwards. Rebound by France. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Salon, hounded by Tatum. Outside Rizachet. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Rizachet's got 5 points in the quarter. And so here's USA. On the wing, Tatum. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebound by France. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side, Rizachet. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Rizachet's got 15 points in just the second half.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over Rizachet. Edwards gets the bucket. And USA leads by 19.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Outside Rizachet. They set the pick. Releases. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out left to the wing. Screen by Holmgren. There's the steal. Inside. Pass to Hayes. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Here's Flag. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Flag's got his first basket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
The 3 from Rizachet. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. No one covering.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Out to the wing. Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for USA, Jason Tatum, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And France with some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Diabate. And it's Rupert in for Hayes. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Here's France with the ball. Right wing. The 3, and the basket by Rupert.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
USA leading by 20. And there's the lob, and the dunk by Duren.
Well, as a lob partner, Duren's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
Pass to Salon. Now here's Risache. Puts up a 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Brown passes to Curry. There's the 3. Rebound by France. Salon, he's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Risache. France moving the ball around. Outside Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Sweet little floater. Wembanyama's got 26 points.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Now Curry. Rupert grabs the board. France trails by 20. Pass to Sissoko. Here's Salon. Here's Sissoko. Here's Rupert. He's covered by Curry. And it's Rupert missing. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for USA. Takes a step back. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Back to Brown. The shot. Look it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
They're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
And it's USA on the break. And here they go. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Pass to Risache. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. Risache. He squares up and sinks it. Risache's got 34 points. USA leading by 22. And here's Curry. The 3 is up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Rupert. That one's wide left.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Here's Curry. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And France with some changes. Sarge checked in for Salon. Koulibaly comes in for Sissoko. Traoré comes in for Rupert. And that one falls for Curry. France with the ball. Risache with the ball. Pass to Koulibaly. From deep, Sarr sinks it from distance.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Now here's Curry. Here's Fresh. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Here's Traoré. Outside Risache from the arc. And France hits again from deep.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
To the middle. Here's Fresh. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Sarr.
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Now Curry. Pass to Fresh. Duren with a screen on Coulibaly. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Duren.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Outside Wembanyama. France moving the ball around. Here's Traore. Inside. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And here's Brown. Pass to Fresh. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 9th assist of the game now. Here's Traore. Outside Coulibaly. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. Down low. Wembanyama, no good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Fresh. Over Traore. And it's USA with another.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Outside Wembanyama. Now Risache, defended by Brown. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So USA going with almost an entirely new group here. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Duren. Flag comes in for Chet Holmgren. Edwards, he's checked in for Brown. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Curry. 1:07 left in the final quarter. Outside Edwards. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. No good. Unable to win this run. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Here's Traore. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so USA takes the win.
Well, with this 2-0 record, they win their group. They get a good seed in the final round. This is how you start a FIBA tournament.
And with how well they played, is this team a favorite?
You have to mention them amongst the title contenders. They've been outstanding thus far. I just like how they're playing great team basketball.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Good evening, everyone. What a treat we have for you tonight. FIBA quarterfinal action coming your way. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We've got Puerto Rico taking on USA. Well, for these countries, this is the first game of the final round, the quarterfinals of this FIBA tournament.
Well, after those two group stage games, we're going to see another level of play. These are two of the best 8 teams in the world, B.A.
Well, FIBA has been around for a long time. It has such a rich history.
Established in 1932 with only 8 teams total. Now you have over 200 national teams. As the game has grown, FIBA has grown with it.
And so here's USA. Puerto Rico making their last shot. Puerto Rico with the rebound. Alvarado outside. Pass to Morales. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Cordero. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Curry with it. From 9 feet. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Curry's got 5 now.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Here's Strother. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Offensive board. Another shot. The shot no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
One giant difference between FIBA and NBA rules. You only get 5 fouls in international play.
Yeah, it's 6 in the NBA. And so the big difference to me, if you get 2 fouls before halftime, you're probably sitting the rest of the half.
Brown passes to Fresh. Outside, Brown. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Morales to the left side wing. Fresh the pass to Holmgren. The kick out, Curry. And here's Duran. Holmgren outside. Here's Fresh. He buries it from 3. Fresh has got 5 points.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Pass to Morales. They set a pick. Jacks up a 3. Rebound USA. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Holmgren, the pass to Duran. USA with the ball movement. Outside Curry. The 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3 ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Here's the teardrop, and that one's good. Morales. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for USA. Launches a 3. Alvarado with a rebound. And here's Puerto Rico now. They trail by 1. They set the screen. Here's Strother. Rebounded by Fresh.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Fresh. That one's good. Over the last few years, no player has been more important to Puerto Rico basketball than Jose Alvarado.
Yeah, not only has he been their best player, he's been an emotional leader. Alvarado has energized this team on both ends. And in 2024, he led them to the Summer Games for the first time in 20 years.
USA leading by 3. Takes it inside. Fresh, the pass to Brown. Knocks down the triple.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Alvarado outside. To the middle. Here's Ramirez. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. Fresh, the pass to Holmgren. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. And again, USA with the triple.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
A skillful shot by Curry. He makes the short-range floater look effortless.
Here's Morales. 6 points for him. Shoots over Curry. Morales can't hit. USA leading by 9. Now Curry. 13 points in the game. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fresh. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Morales. Pass to Ramirez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. You can't mention Puerto Rico basketball without bringing up Carlos Arroyo and J.J. Barea.
Arguably the 2 greatest players to come out of Puerto Rico. They both had excellent careers in the NBA and internationally, and they both used their platforms to inspire younger generation.
Puerto Rico trails by 14. To the inside. Here's Cordero. And that time also a missed shot. Outside Curry.
And early on, they've been on a tear. He's just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Morales. He's got 6. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Morales has got 8.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Brown with it. To the paint. Here's Fresh. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Pass to Morales. Lets it go from 14. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Curry. And the shot goes. He's got 15.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
Here's Strother. He's got 5. Morales passes to Alvarado. This one for 3. Rebound USA. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Fresh. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And USA leads by 20.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
USA leading by 20. The 17-footer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
So for USA, Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Duran, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Chet Holmgren. .121 left in the first. Pass to Rivera. Here's Alvarado. They get the rebound. Here's Arroyo. Clock at 6. Rivera gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, successful trip up the floor. He got a nice look.
.51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fresh. That one's good. Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Fires from deep. And again, USA with the triple.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Pass to Gonzalez. Banked it in off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Brown. And so it's USA with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. First quarter of this FIBA tournament quarterfinal game is in the books, and we're getting going with more action here at the start of the second. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for USA.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Mitchell. Tatum finds Adebayo. Soft touch off the glass. Adebayo's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
Back to Alvarado. Puerto Rico passing it around. Here's Villanueva, defended by Brown. Kept alive to the wing, right side. Pass to Rivera. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alvarado. And the 3 off target. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for USA. And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Here's Gonzalez, pounded by Adebayo. Here's Arroyo. Here's Alvarado. Connects from downtown. Alvarado's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. USA leading by 22. Outside Edwards. Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. And here's Puerto Rico now. Alvarado, the pass to Rivera. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. On the wing, Tatum. Adebayo sets a screen. And And it's Tatum missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Alvarado. Three-pointer, no good. Alvarado's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Adebayo finds Brown. Now here's Tatum. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists in the game. Out to the right wing. Back to Alvarado. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Timeout called, Puerto Rico.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Arroyo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Puerto Rico. USA leading by 23. Brown passes to Fresh. Back to Brown. And he's going for the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside. And that one's good. Arroyo.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Edwards. Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. And again, USA with the triple.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
Here's Morales. Alvarado outside. There's a screen from outside the arc. And that one's good. Struthers got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, Edwards rarely passes on a chance to get his team points. He loves making an offensive impact.
Here's Gonzalez. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's Fresh. 28 points for him with his first shot attempt. And Holmgren finishes inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Alvarado outside. Here's Morales. Give him 8 points now. Boy, his offense just hasn't been there. Here's Fresh. They get it back. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Alvarado outside. Here's Gonzalez. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Puerto Rico needs to get off a shot here. No good on the three. And so here's USA. Fresh to pass to Tatum. Outside Edwards. Pass to Fresh. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 3 assists in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Morales. Give him 8. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Morales has got 10 points in the game. And so here's USA. Now Brown. Here's Fresh. Give him 31 now. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Fresh has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Pass to Gonzalez. Alvarado with it. No made baskets yet. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Strother. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Bold, the pass to Jang. Nice ball movement by South Sudan. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. When it comes to international play, you hear a lot from NBA players about how different it is.
And it's not just about the rules. I mean, it's a much more physical game. I mean, the officials, they let them play.
Now here's Edwards. Cunningham passes to Edwards from 11 feet away. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Jang. He's watched by Cunningham. Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebounded by Fresh. Fresh has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Fresh.
2 minutes.
Now here's Mitchell. There's the three. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Here's Reith. 1:46 left to play in the fourth. From 9 feet, another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Cunningham passes to Mitchell, and here's Edwards. Tatum with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards, no good. Here's Reith. Pass to Jang. 1:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. Good D by Cunningham. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so here is South Sudan. USA making their last shot. Pass to Reith. From the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Cunningham outside. And he lobs it up top. Now Bull. Here's Reith, and there's a 3-second violation.
USA. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Cunningham outside. They've done it! Congratulations to the USA, your FIBA champions!
What a huge moment for this country. They've got an incredible group of 12 guys, and they played their best when it mattered most. What effort to take this FIBA tournament.
A well-earned world championship for them. They came in with a game plan and executed it to perfection.
Oh, they had a great plan for this entire tournament. From start to finish, they've been playing at a high level. They should enjoy this title.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for being with us here tonight. We'll see you later. ceremony, the distribution of cherished NBA rings. What an achievement for this team, and a great way to tip off our broadcast. Welcome, everyone. It's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wallace and Williams run the wings. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Sorber in at the 5, down low. And for the Wizards, we've got Trae Young, Alexander Sarr out there with Amin Thompson. Then there's George, and it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. We are just tipping off the season. When you look around the league, Doris, what are you tracking?
Probably two things, B.A. The rookies. I always am so curious to see how they respond in their debut. And then the new signings for different teams. What does the fit look like?
Now, here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Thompson scanning the floor. Sarr passes to Davis. Puts it up from 15. Sorber with the rebound.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sarr. George outside. Davis a screen. Clock at 4. George passes to Sarr. For 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Young. Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Pulls up, high post. Second shot opportunity, and Holmgren lays it in.
You have to be willing to work and have to have an understanding of where shots are coming off the rim. Check Holmgren, Johnny on the spot.
Thompson outside. Sarr with a screen on Williams. Thompson finds Sarr. Here's Davis. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Off target with a jump hook. Pass to Sorber. Now here's Wallace. On the wing, SGA. Guarded by Young. And that one's good. SGA.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
The Wizards trail by 5. George outside. Back to Young. And here's Sarr. Here's Davis. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And Chad Holmgren gets the 3. Holmgren's got 5 now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
George outside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And he makes it.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Wallace outside. Fires for 3. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Thompson. Here's Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Now Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Shoots over Sarr. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sorber. Nails it from 3.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander relentless at getting into the paint, and that's what you want. The kick out to 3 off that paint touch.
Now here's George. No points so far. Davis, the pass to Young. Throws it up high, and Davis slams it home.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Pass to Wallace. Back to SGA. Outside, Williams. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Washington, number 1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. George outside. 4 on the clock. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Goes up at the elbow, and again, it's Oklahoma City.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Young against SGA. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Young. 8 points for Anthony Davis. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Now Williams. He's got 5. Down low. Kicks it out to Holmgren. There's the triple. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Sorber. George against SGA. Now here's Holmgren. Williams up top. Shoots over Thompson. Williams misses.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Thompson finds Young. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Davis. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Davis has got 10.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
SGA against Young. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
So both teams making some changes here. The free throw off from SGA. Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Here's Porter. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Simmons. Back to Porter. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you guys.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Now, Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end one opportunity?
Washington shooting their first free throw tonight. Jones, he's checked in for Amen Thompson.
What's up?
Shooting one.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
McCain's shot is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Hey, right there.
Porter looks it over. Up again.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Mitchell, a screen on Simmons. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Porter with the ball for the Wizards. 7-point differential. Porter's the screen. Three-pointer. Porter's shot is off. 1:41 left in the opening quarter. Outside Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night.
Shea Gilgeous. Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Outside Porter. Pass to Portis. Porter a screen. On the wing, Porter. Out of bounds. Into the Oklahoma City's ball.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
The Wizards making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren's checked in. And here's SGA. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. And he comes up with a bucket.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Wizards trail by 11. Outside Porter. On the take. Over Mitchell. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Porter's got 5 points.
Taking us back to my days. A mid-range jumper from Porter Jr. I didn't know those were allowed anymore.
Outside Mitchell. Knocks down the long J.
I just love the ball movement.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell against Porter. The three is up. Riley's shot is off. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Outside Mitchell. Pass to SGA. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Jared McCain out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Topic, then there's Mitchell, and it's Ruiz in at the center position. Now here's Portis. Still without a bucket. Porter gets the bucket.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Topic. From the wing. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And that one good.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Holmgren. Takes the three. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
No hesitation right there. Holmgren knows he has the shot in his bag, and he takes it.
Porter, the pass to Simmons. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul.
What's up?
The line for one. Kevin Porter Jr.
In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches doors.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
George passes to Portis. Now Porter, checked by Mitchell. Porter against Mitchell. Porter gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Mitchell with the ball. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Screen by Holmgren. Here's McCain. No good from outside. Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Riley. Back to George. There's the screen. Here's Porter. Holmgren with the block.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
That one goes in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Washington. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Make some noise. Here comes your Mr. Baseball.
A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 1, the Wizards.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Porter. Here's Portis. Ruiz grabs the miss. Ruiz has got 4 rebounds now. Here's McCain. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Now Holmgren fires from deep. Porter pulls it in. Now here's George to the inside. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.